Prominently located on the western cliffs of Portland with breathtaking views of the Dorset coastline, this impressive complex looks at first sight like the corporate headquarters of a major international company. But in fact, it's a thriving community comprising a wide range of businesses of differing sizes and many different disciplines. Its name, Southwell Business Park. Southwell Park is a massive complex of offices, workshops and manufacturing areas, some of which are still available. It offers financially attractive opportunities for growth and expansion, and makes an excellent relocation choice for existing and expanding businesses, or an ideal launchpad for new start businesses. Why? Well, there are many good reasons, but two in particular spring to mind: quality and low cost. The annual cost of space at Southwell Park, including rent, uniform business rates and estate service charges, is £4 a square foot or less.
How much?
How much?
How much?
It's true. At Southwell Business Park, you can occupy a single office or a suite of offices, a small workshop or a larger industrial unit for £4 a square foot or less a year. And remember, that includes rates and estate charges. For example, you can have an office like this at Southwell Park where 2 or even 3 people could work comfortably, or a workshop as airy and spacious as this, for as little as £1,200 a year. It really is a bargain price and superb accommodation. The annual rent shown here, taken from published sources, show that the same money would only cover 2 or 3 months in the Thames Valley or the home counties. By the way, only the figures shown here for Southwell Business Park include business rates and estate service charges. But quality accommodation at a bargain price is only the start of what Southwell Business Park has to offer. Let's take a look at just a few of the many satisfied occupiers. Steve Groves of Dragon Design launched his own electronics design and development business here in Southwell Park in 1999. Beginning in a very small way, he soon found it necessary to transfer to larger premises on the site. Steve praises the flexibility and simplicity of leasing arrangements here, which made this growth so painless. Drumgrange subsidiary DG Marine was first attracted to Southwell Business Park with the discovery that there was an existing highly specialised experimental water tank here in which they could test high-tech underwater measuring equipment. This represented immediate savings of thousands of pounds. Today, Drumgrange occupies 25,000 square feet at Southwell Park and draws heavily on the large skill base of engineering expertise, which is an important feature of the South Dorset area. Michael Green Associates compile and present expert evidence in legal cases. Growing tired of the pressures, the pollution and the parking problems in London, he decided to make a radical move and relocate his business at Southwell Park. Now his overheads are lower, his quality of life is much more to his taste, and he can get to London when he needs to by intercity train from Weymouth in a little over 2 hours. In North Hampshire, where they previously operated, Oztech Precision Product Finishers had great difficulty in finding and keeping reliable staff. However, once they decided to relocate to Southwell Park, just one advertisement in the Dorset Echo brought in over 100 applications for positions, and they easily recruited suitable, loyal staff. When Premier Structures wanted to expand from their Romsey facility, they too were delighted to find everything they needed at Southwell Park. Plenty of space, indoors and out, overhead cranes already built in, and low rent and charges. And Portland's grant-assisted area status was a welcome extra bonus. For B design, Southwell Park provides excellent light, peace and quiet, low costs, and the opportunity to create some very special decorated glassware. Like quite a few occupiers, when First Format relocated to Southwell Business Park, they started in a relatively small way. They rapidly expanded and have recently taken advantage of the freedom which their lease permits to develop and furnish a suite of offices and reception area to their own specification. For Keith Hawkins at Nomon Survey, one of the extra benefits available at Southwell Park was the fact that there were many technical facilities already in situ. Having relocated from Marlow, Keith was delighted to find a marked difference in rents. In Marlow, he'd been paying £18 a square foot in rent, plus heavy rates and service charges. He also discovered a lower cost of living and a much higher quality of life. Keith's overall verdict is, we've been here since 1998 and it's been a completely positive experience. Resort Marketing and Publishing, a member of the Hearst Publishing Group, is yet another in a long list of highly successful Southwell Park businesses, which have grown so swiftly they have expanded their premises more than once. This area was once 3 separate offices, which they knocked through into one busy room, again demonstrating the simplicity and flexibility of a Southwell Park lease. Lacey Engineering is Nigel Lacey's first business venture. After quite a search, he found precisely what he wanted here. A flexible lease, an affordable price, even an option to buy the premises. Nigel also welcomed the fact that he's been given the utmost freedom to modify the accommodation in ways that exactly suit his ways of working. He also records an added bonus because it was the Southwell Park management that advised him about and helped him to apply for significant government grants. So clearly there are many more benefits to be found at Southwell Park, quite apart from the low cost and the quality of business space available. The cost of living in the South Dorset area is significantly lower, so all your overheads are reduced, not just your accommodation costs. People moving to the area from London have actually been able to pay off their mortgage and buy an even better house for cash in Dorset. And naturally, wages and salaries reflect the lower cost of living. There are other benefits too, less tangible perhaps, but no less welcome. As people who live here already know, and as newcomers soon discover, this is a great part of the country to work in and to play in, and an excellent environment in which to bring up a family. No wonder that staff loyalty and staff retention rates are so high at Southwell Business Park. All of these benefits add up to the reasons why there's such a confident spirit of enterprise and enthusiasm pervading Southwell Park. These two men, Roy Haywood and Ray Bulpit, are joint owners of the complex. As hands-on property managers, their role goes far beyond merely providing high-quality business space. They actually spend time helping the business principals identify new markets and new sources of supply. They call it making things happen. In this meeting in the popular Southwell Park restaurant, where so many tenants meet every day, are discussions in progress about ways and means of linking Southwell Park businesses into complementary groups, and thus fostering networking and building up profitable business connections within the community. It's this kind of friendly interactivity and practical support which makes Southwell Business Park so different, resulting in success and expansion opportunities for so many diverse businesses. So if you relocate your business or set up a new enterprise at Southwell Business Park, you'll not only get quality business space, you'll also get valuable help and support at all levels, like easy in, easy out terms, flexible leases, and no quibble consent to the kind of changes which will make your accommodation even more suitable to your particular needs. You can take more space as your business grows without financial penalties. And above all, you'll get a great financial deal.
Tell me again, how much?
£4 a square foot or less a year, including rates and estate charges. In other words, this amount of private space where you can write, drill, compute, paint, weld, design, sculpt. In fact, earn your living in any legal way you like, 24 hours a day at what is demonstrably the lowest all-in cost in the south. Look again at that map comparing rents across the south of England. And remember, only the figures shown for Southwell Business Park include business rates and estate service charges. There just isn't a better deal or a better place to be found anywhere in the south. By the way, all kinds of businesses and services are welcome and can be accommodated at Southwell Park. And Roy and Ray have quite a few ideas for some of their as-yet unlet space.
It's about 10,000 square feet, Roy.
You could turn it into electronic workshops or a good call centre.
Whatever business you're in, there's a place for you at Southwell Business Park. Call Roy or Ray now.
Good morning, Roy Haywood. How can I help you?
Southwell Business Park, Rabel.
They'll make things happen for you, and you'll get an impressive address without spending big money. Southwell Business Park. Remember the name, and remember the rent.